That should get us all squared up and ready to go. 24 hours after tipping off with the Charlotte Hornets, Thunder right back at it. The final back-to-back of the season.
You promise?
I promise.
This has been one march here. Talk about Howard.
And the 5th game in 7 days for OKC. This is a chunky stretch. Giddey trying to get downhill. A lot of size, not a problem. Goes with the left hand. Shot it right over Livers. Just couldn't crack that rotation really at any point of his career. Never had the consistent minutes. Jalen Williams down the lane, floats it up, shows the touch as it drops in.
Well, 2 buckets where you can't get all the way to the rim.
Just had no interest whatsoever in protecting the rim. So the Thunder put up 134 points. They gave up 80 points on the defensive end in the second half, as that is Marvin Bagley III. And it's Dort finding Giddey. Oh, and Giddey that time got met at the rim. That was a denial. Hayes, transition 3. This is his second, but there is Weissman for the putback. Shot that he's made with consistency over the course of the year. 35% coming in. Backdoor cut. Oh, Isaiah Joe set it up and then broke back, and then the two-handed stuff. It's Bagley in the post. Both Bagley and Weissman like to post up. My goodness, Hayes taking his chances with his 4-3, and that one finally drops in to beat the shot clock. This Detroit team's not packing it in.
No, and they play real hard, they play real big, and they have that ability to stay with it. How about that pass that time by Josh Giddey? Come on, man. There's a lot of contact on that play.
Jalen Williams had a notion on the 3. Instead, he'll give it up to Isaiah Joe, and Isaiah Joe so smooth. A bunch of playoff appearances. Bagley inside loves to go left, but on the weak side, it is Duren off the bench. So Joseph instead, that's a knuckleball 3. Had no spin on it whatsoever. As Wiggins looks for a couple of creases, stops on a dime, and then just banks it home.
As Coach Dagnall just pointed out, if having a high-caliber scorer is what's most coveted in the league, then having someone who can neutralize them is equally as important.
Jalen Williams made his first 3. Poku swings it over to Mann. A little behind the back pass. Poku wants to drive. Had the step, no good. There's the follow by Dort. I just like the mental aspect of it, as Duren's got himself another bucket. Well, he has said that his years at Santa Clara really helped prepare him to get to this point that he is now. He's a 21-year-old rookie. There's another tough drive. This time it's Isaiah Joe. We've seen the 3, we've seen the mid-range, we've seen the drive. There is the spin, and another solid rookie. So much of his game is predicated on speed and getting inside. Hampton had to put it on the deck, then pulls up for the 3 and swishes it home.
It could change.
Joseph thought that one was going down. He held the form on the follow-through. Ball tips over. Omarui with the scoop.
Omarui a little bit short on that shot with the Thunder in transition.
Speaking of transition, and Wiggins steps into it from behind the three-point line and drills it.
Give James a chance to get that shot off.
And this time, Omarui's not going to miss.
It is spot on.
What's interesting about his game, Michael, is he's never in a hurry. He always seems to be making calculated moves. Beat the shot clock, just missed the shot. Up ahead, it's Omarui on his former teammate, and it rims off. Offensive rebound, and the left-handed finish.
If he was wearing the blue, that probably would have stayed down. He's got dark-colored jersey on. I tell you, you just cannot say enough good things about what Josh Giddey is doing on this particular play.
Ivy, sent it behind his back. Pass through the arms, here comes Jay Will. Wiggins the trail 3, and another one, his 3rd of the game. Ivy finds an open man, pass got intercepted. Lou Dort once again jumps the passing lane. Now veers in, takes it himself. Lou Dort just undressed Marvin Bagley. Here in half number 1. This is what Bagley likes, to be back to the basket, finds an open man, it's Duren. And they really balanced it out offensively as well with those 4 players in double digits. Lou Dort out on the doorstep as Hayes, boy, got inside. Killian Hayes got that 17-footer in sight. Giddey waiting for something to develop. Jalen Williams behind the three-point line. He's got a boom.
Not really sure why the whistle wasn't blown. He had one in the first half like that as well.
Look at all the room outside for Jay Will. No scoring game so far. Dort doing his move. He's got an aggressive jam yet again. Thought he got fouled.
Out front. It's to the point there what Lou Dort just did. Marvin Bagley the third.
And the Thunder momentarily had
on the offensive end. Just to give yourself a little bit of breathing room.
As Bagley leans in. That'll be contact and the foul. Stays Thunder basketball. Dort, well, he's been going at Bagley throughout this game. Joe run off the three-point line, not a problem. Gets to his spot on the baseline and then shows off that sweet stroke. It's been a common occurrence throughout this game. Wiggins, height advantage, little shot fake. Battle for the rebound. Wiggins got it back after the volleyball, and then finally Wiggins finishes through contact. And fighting over a screen from Duren. The pass inside, and Hayes slips underneath.
And he makes it look so easy, folks. That's a difficult shot. When a guy cuts off your drive, you have to put up the basket.
There's a little scoop from Joseph.
As he ran into him, J-Dub a little bit surprised that he had that mid-range shot and was wide open as Amarui comes back with another three.
Pistons could get a 2 for 1. Joseph tied up, had it taken away. There's a turnover. It's a 2-on-1. Williams plays through the ground, plus the foul. Pistons, though, have not gone away. Jalen Williams hit a couple of threes. Shot clock hits 6. Trey Mann well behind the line, and Trey Mann, not a problem, shows the distance. Hampton on the sideline, had the step momentarily. Looked like he fumbled it. Now it's Ivy in the corner, and Jaden Ivey answers back with a 3. Ivy outside, Joseph's gonna let it go, and another 3 for Detroit. A little bit different tenor tonight than last night. He's from an offensive standpoint. How about a Wiggins? Little hesitation. Then goes with the left hand. Not going to miss that one.
On the rim. I didn't see it from our angle, but that's...
We were blocked, and it looked like it was sort of sailing wide right. There's a turnaround. That one. Last night, 42 more tonight. Past the midway point of the fourth. Ivy back in the game. Dumps it off to Hayes. Got a free throw. Building up that lead, up to 8 points a couple of times. The Pistons just not going away. J-Dub got a couple of defensive players on him. Finds the outlet, and it's Wiggins. The Thunder scored 134, the Hornets scored 137, but much different tenor here tonight. Omarui from the outside got it up over Giddey. And the Pistons tonight just have not gone away. Ivy. That ties it at 100, and Mark Daignault with a timeout. The threes for the Pistons have kept them in this game. And it's the Thunder defense not giving up an inch. Williams tries to thread it. Dort slashing to the cup. What's the foul? And what has been a low-scoring game, 103-100. J-Dub veers left, gets to his spot, pulls up, and it's going to rattle in. Wow. Just cannot be stopped. Weissman faces up, makes his move, left hand, the hook shot, and it rolls in.
What a big shot by him.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Joseph been at the controls, wants the lead. Joseph gives Detroit the lead, 106-105. Play that it was going to be Livers. Huge jump ball here. Ball tapped over to Giddey. He's going to get it on the baseline. Has to move quickly. Giddey spins. Shot off the rim. Put back by J-Dub as he delivers.
And Detroit has no timeout. Yeah. That's game time, folks. As the first-year man